And I always like to just start with a baseline warm up just to see where my voice is. So I always start with just a simple E, and that's it, just to see where your voice is. So start on that note. Ready, go.
E. E.
Good.
E. E.
Good. Just let all the cracks happen, whatever's going on.
E. E. E.
Okay, so let's do an exercise that will get you hopefully past that A a little bit. It's going to use staccato, so short and detached sounds.
Okay.
So it's going to go like this. Ga, 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 ga. So it's a G sound, ga.
Okay.
And that's very short and detached, and that's going to help you as you get higher. So start there. Ready? Try it. Ga,
ga, ga, ga, ga.
Perfect. A little higher. Ga,
ga, ga, ga, ga.
Good. Remind yourself to open your mouth a little bit more too. So when you do the ga, we definitely want to drop that a little bit, but you don't have to go too wide, too open. You kind of figure out what works for you.
Okay.
So do it again. Ga. Here's your note.
Ga, 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 ga.
Very nice.
Ga, 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 ga.
Awesome.
Ga, 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 ga.
Yeah, keep going.
Ga, 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 ga.
Uh-huh.
Ga, 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 ga. Ga, 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 ga.
Keep going. Yeah, that was good. I'm going to go a little higher. Keep going with it. Ready? Ga.
Ga, 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 ga.
Yes, and I'm going to keep going.
Ga, 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 ga.
Yes, keep going. This is great.
Ga, 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 ga.
That was a C sharp. C sharp. Okay, so that was much higher than that A that you have to sing. We are going to meow like a cat. Yes.
Something you probably love, right?
I know, right? Well, I created this warm-up and I thought I created it, and then I realized people are doing it all over the place, so it wasn't really my original warm-up. But the meow sound up in the upper range helps give you that mixy, and just go meow. You're just gonna slide down. Ready, go. How did that feel? Because it sounded
I love that. It made it
really
easier.
good. I know. We're gonna go higher. Ready, go. Yes. Even higher. Keep going. And this is how I know that you're not an alto. And then we can go in the opposite direction with an ah sound. And as we do ah, again, your chin is going to be slightly tilted up and you're going to have your mouth open and just let it all go ah, right? But we're going to slide up. So we're going to start low. Let's see, you're pretty low. We're going to do an octave. And this might be tricky. I might have to stop and make it smaller than an octave. But it's going to feel weird because you're going to slide all the way up, and you want to take your time, so your voice may feel some tickling and crackling and stuff, but that's because you're working your way through all your breaks. So it's going to be this. And once you get to the high note, hold it out. Okay? Here's your low note. Ready, go. Yes. And so as you held it out and your chin raised a little bit more, the sound became clearer. Okay. That was good. There's your low note again. Go. Yeah, that was good. That was good. You're like, oh God, I have to hold this note.
Yeah.
Here's your good. And that was easier because you went pretty fast to the high note. That's okay.
Slower. Okay.
That's okay though. That worked because as you got to that high note, you were able to sustain it a little longer. So that was fine.
That felt good. Actually, it was weird. As it got higher, it became easier to do. I don't know.
That's because of the meows. I'm telling you, it's because of the meows on the top.
Okay.
So I always try to warm you up higher than you have to sing. But I didn't want to push it too far. I was like, okay, we'll just go up to that B flat because it's sounding great. And you have to sing lower than that. You don't have to sing it that high. So yeah. Okay. So let's go into the song now. So now you're going to open your mouth while you're doing it. And you're going to, this is weird, and I have trouble doing it myself, but it's very good to do, is you're going to mouth the words, but say NG, which is weird. So, so let your mouth do the words, but do the NG at the same time. You might struggle a little. I struggle on this one. It's hard.
Okay.
So there's your notes. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. So
I had to repeat that part because I was like, no. I'm gonna try again.
But I noticed you did that, but it was better too. So this made you open your mouth. So when you're singing these words, even though some of the words like with the E sound and things, you don't want to open your mouth. When you had to do it, you opened your mouth. So when you sing the actual words, you want to open your mouth just as much as you just were a second ago. Now I'm going to have you start with the words again, and then we're going to get to that spot where the A comes in. And I may do something there.
Don't go for any excitement now. Books.
So I'm going to stop you already. Now on the ow, open your mouth more. Don't go any excitement now.
Now.
There you go.
Don't go for any excitement now. Books are my best company. All my opinions have changed somehow. Old-fashioned as can be.
Good.
When you really learn to care, there's a thrill in solitaire. So I'm keeping out of mischief now.
Good.
Really, I'm in love and how.
Oh, look at that, by opening your mouth.
In advance, they can't break up our romance. I'm living up to every vow. I'm keeping out of mischief now. I'm keeping out of mischief now.
How'd that feel?
It felt better.
But your A up to the how, because your chin was slightly tilted and your jaw was dropped, and you went, really love somehow. It was like, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I felt confident in it. I was like, okay, Like I wasn't thinking, I'm going to crack right now. I was just like, go for it.
So I'm going to have you do it again. Ready, and
Living up to every vow. I'm keeping out of mischief now. I'm keeping out of mischief now.
And I would say at the end, so the word is now, which has a diphthong, ow. And so I would keep it on the now. Like you don't even have to say now. Like you don't have to finish the word because we already know our brain tells us the word is now. So if you just hold out that nah sound, like a full 8 counts, we're going to know. Yep. And that way we're like, yeah, look at that. And you're in whatever pose you pick at the end. And
yeah.